Okay, this is adding or and committing locally and also committing remotely, and this works. In other words, if there's no conflict, it works. So I'll add another 2, I'll call it, and currently I'm up to date, so I can push this up. So I'll do that. And by the way, currently it looks like this doesn't have that on there, but I'll push it, and then that seems wrong. Maybe I forgot to commit. Okay, so I have to commit it. I have to call it add another 2, commit it. Okay, and then I push it. Okay, now if I check and I refresh it, okay, so that's there, and then I can do the same thing here. I'll call it add remote again, and save that, commit that, add remote again, okay, and commit it. So it's there, and then check here. Well, get rid of that, and here, and then I can pull that. Okay, and it shows up. Okay, now the question is, what happens if I have a conflict? So what happens if I make a change here, and then try to push here without to here without pulling first? So now I'm adding this remotely, and I will commit this. Oh, guess it doesn't like that. Okay. So I will commit this, and now I'll try to add something else here. So I'll paste that in, but well, I guess I could just do that because it's, well, anyway, I'll do this change will be added. So I'll say this change will be added locally before pulling the remote change. So I'll save this, and then I'll add it, and then I'll commit it. That's probably not what I want, but I'll just leave it like that. Well, maybe I'll fix it. Okay, and I'll commit that. Okay, now I'm going to try and pull. Now there's a conflict here, so let's see what it does. Okay, so it says there's a conflict, and then it shows this stuff here. So it shows it here, but it also shows it here. So let's close this. Okay, so now we can see this change will be added locally. That's what I just typed, but now this got sent in there as well. This change will be added remotely. So now I have to decide between one of them. So let's see if I delete this that I added in locally. I thought that this is what I should do. And delete this. And I tried to make sure that this looks exactly like the other. Now, I wonder if this trailing return makes a difference. So I'll just get rid of that, at least. It seems to get rid of it. Now this does not seem to have a trailing return. Now maybe I need to commit this first. So I'm calling it tried to remove local change. So I commit that. Now I wonder if I can pull without an error. Okay, now it seems to accept it. So let's see now if I can make another change and push it. Okay, so now I'm going to try and add a change here and see if I can do it. So I fixed the conflict by deleting the local initiative, the try that I made before. Now it says I am up to date. I'll now try to add this change. Okay, so let's try to get this. Your branch is ahead of main by 2 commits. Well, I'm going to save this. I'm going to select that. I'm going to commit. Okay, commit. Now, okay, so it says I'm ahead by 3 commits now. So let's see what happens if I try to push this. Okay, so it seemed to do it without error. That message is gone. And if I go back and check here, it seems to work. Now let's try the same thing, but making a change here.